Wisconsin. Today, a good battle in the NFC. It's the Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. It's the Philadelphia Eagles.
To kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
63.
Off the play fake. Hurts. Brought in by the tight end Dallas guy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. That's Goddard in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie ends the play there.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, they need 7. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
Now it is 1st and goal.
No touchdown. No
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Second and goal. Now Hurts. That caught left side by Goddard. And that's going to move them closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
To throw, Hurts. This one caught at the 4.
And let's go.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on 4th and goal. Hurts now. To the goal line and in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Ready?
On the ground, and Jacobs to start the drive. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Packers.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll get about 2. John Campbell, 1st-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Will Green. 6. Madden.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard
John,
line.
17. Set.
Here's Jacobs. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down. Jacobs is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Eagles 6. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Hurts gonna fire this one out to Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards on the play. And an Eagles first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
That's quickly out to Smith. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down. A gain of 12. And an Eagle first down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Packers' 46-yard line.
That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Eagles first down.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Two minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Hurts going to hold on to this one. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Elliott now for the extra point. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Running is Jacobs. And he's going to get the first down. He is up past the 35-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
Red 38. Zoom black. 6 Mega. Steel black. Fuse yellow. Green jack.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He'll get this out wide, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2 at the Packers' 13-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert, touchdown Eagles. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Elliott on now for the PAT. And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Packers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Grilled green. Here we go. Here we go. Claws red. Blue striker. White. White. Set.
Now Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 40-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. Here's Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's good. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That is caught by the tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set. 50, green. Yellow, blue, sun red. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
2nd and 5.
Ready.
Now, Jacobs. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run with Jacobs. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. He's setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Hurry!
They'll still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down by Zach Bourne. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Check Fury.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
No gain on
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Ready. Black shot. Yellow. 20. Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. That is Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the fourth quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on fourth down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Ready
Now
up.
Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try.
Black Ultra. Down. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Brendan McManus to kick off for
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
34-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Quick throw on the RPO to Crowder. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
And an Eagle first down.
First and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Eagles
on 1st and 10. It's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake. Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
Packers 15. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Black shot.
From the gun, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, staying right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Pushed out to his left. He's going to look downfield once again. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Red, yellow, red, 38. Ready.
They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. You'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles tack on 1 more to their lead.
Score Eagles 39, Packers 15. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
That penalty is declined.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 33, yellow, slice blue.
Throwing is low. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. Xavier Gibson now to return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often. We talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs, but Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
And on it was Saquon Barkley. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup.
On second down, here's Barkley. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
That's good.
That was it.
Eagles first down. 2 yards on the play.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Hey, let's go.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup.
Hurts now from the gun. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And throws to the hurry up here.
That's another Eagles first down.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offensive line fast.
12 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's got Devontae Smith. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Barkley will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
The back grabs it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Green Bay Packers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He doesn't expect this year to be any different.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Second and 10. They go play action with Hurts. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 53 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. On that long touchdown, look, the pass was fine, but it was short. What Saquon did after the catch, that's impressive.
And that's just demoralizing if you're on the defensive side of the ball, too, because if he catches a short one, that's your opportunity to tackle him, put him on the ground, and get up for the next down. Instead, he makes a move, he makes people miss, he runs through tackles, he spins, he jukes, and he continues to run, because once he gets into the open field and turns it loose, he can fly.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Ready,
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
let's go. Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
Now Love. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Come on, set. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
52 blue. Ready.
To the air again, Love. He'll try to do it himself. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And that was just a good job there of being mobile and creating something.
Being able to extend a play and get people open or buy yourself more time to run with the football, that's a really nice job there.
Set, ready. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2nd and a couple. Well, he's going to change the play here. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Set, go.
Here's Jacobs. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down. Here's Barkley again. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Tackled by Clay Walker.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Hurts to his former Alabama teammate Smith for an Eagle first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
63, 180.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 63 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Elliott on for the extra point. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff. Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Black, 95. Ready.
Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 43-yard
Throwing. Love.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Love looking to throw it.
Now he'll tuck this and run. That is incomplete.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
10 black. Steal, black. Blaster, 6.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprise.